yamakadai kuteerera panguva dzino ndiyo channel yenyu wani chivhitivhiti ndadzoka pakulia ndimuri yeZimbabwe kuti tikuzivisei nyaya dziri kuitika, nyaya dziri kutora nzvimbo. Musvondo radadaka iri kune nyaya yanga iri kunetsa yakabuda ichitaurwa naComrade Knox Chiwenga pachinzoni pane coup yaida kuitika muZimbabwe, but that coup yanga iri yekuda kuda se kurowa skillful rekuti padzingwe mutevedzeri vice headmaster ndiyaenza yaida kudzingwa nai, but zvadaro yaina kuzobudirira ende pane umwe vakazobatwa vachinzi vanga vane mariwo chinchidza vanga vanadzo, munhu anga atumwa kuita that job. Saka ari kunzi pane kwakazobatwa aine mari yanga ari kubva nayo akabvunzwa kuti waiona kupi, akada kuzodidididi pazvaazongobatwa paasungwa. Now tiri kunzwa nyaya this same guy ari kunzi zvoni Albert Tizwa, mazita akawanda ari kungotaurwa, but regai tinyatsopinda panyaya panapa tionesana zvinhu zvaitika. Pari kunzi Mnangagwa released his hitman, gave him back his gun. Zimbabwe must know this. I will not waste a single word on preamble. Today, Emerson Mnangagwa is released. Major Albert Tizwa, the military intelligence officer of the presidential guard, arrested in Newlands on Independence Day, found in possession of unregistered AK-47 rifle and bags of money traceable to the offices of WHATCH. He has been released on the personal order of President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, and in a detail so obscene that I have read it 3 times to confirm I'm not misunderstanding it. Mnangagwa ordered that Tizwa's money be returned to him and his unregistered AK-47 rifle be returned to him. The weapon back in his hands, the money back in his possession, the men back on the street. This is not just a justice system malfunction. This is the president of Zimbabwe personally intervening to return a weapon and a war chest to a man his own police force arrested on suspicious planning and assassination. What the police managed to do, I want to acknowledge publicly and without a reservation. The Zimbabwe Republic police officers who, despite the pressure that descended on them from the moment of Tizwa's arrest, managed to do their constitutional duty. They charged him 11 charges, 5 counts of assault, 6 charges of kidnapping. These charges did not materialize from Norway. They represent documented, evidenced, legal recorded criminal conduct by a serving military intelligence officer of the presidential guard, a man whose rank and operational profile tells you everything you need to know about who he was working for and what he was doing in Newlands that morning. Commissioner of Police Mutamba held firm when the pressure came. His officers charged Tizwa when every face in the political environment was pushing for his quiet release and disappearance. The courage deserves recognition. In Zimbabwe's current environment, doing your constitutional duty when the president himself wants you to do otherwise is not a small thing, and then the president overrode them. 11 charges, presidential pardon, weapon returned. Let me make sure every Zimbabwean reading this understands the precise sequence of events. A military intelligence officer of the presidential guard was arrested carrying an unregistered AK-47, a weapon he had absolutely no authorization to possess. At his rank and bags of money coming directly from the office of WHATCH, he resisted arrest from the ZRP crack team. He was charged with 11 criminal offenses, 5 assault, 6 kidnapping. Information available to credible sources with direct knowledge indicate he was on a mission to assassinate VP and General Sanyatwe, and the president of Zimbabwe personally ordered his release, returned his money, returned his gun. There is no innocent explanation for this sequence. There is no version of these facts in which a president ordering the return of an unregistered weapon to an arrested suspect assassin is consistent with the rule of law, the constitutional order, or basic obligations of a head of state to the public he governs. This is not a gray area. This is a president protecting his name. I name it for what it is. I have been measured in previous writings. I have constructed arguments. I've built analytical frameworks. I've given the benefit of whatever doubt was available. No more. Emerson is running a state assassination program against his own vice president. That is not an allegation. It is a conclusion supported by the following documents, seconded, corroborated facts. The not on track designed to frame Chiwenga on armed charges found empty. The Inkomo barracks operation weapons to be loaded, transported to Blawayo stage is coup catch neutralized. Doma mirira kaita zvinhu zvacho, and arozoramba zvako vachingoenderera kumberi vachitaurawo zvimwe zvakawanda, but inini ndatora pandanga ndichida kunzwisisa pari kuningirikana, pari kunyatsondimekera sense, because vakomana vacho vanozoramba vachirudunuka vachienda handiti. But some people are even commenting kuti aiwa ukaona zvadai so zvanaka, because tikuona kuti zvoni mwene wemhonde abuda pachena, taizviziva zvedu, but thanks ana mutamba nekuita basa renyu chinchichi zvaingotaurwa. I got no words, Lieutenant General, just you made my mouth dry and my brains freeze tonight. Zvakaoma vedwe. What we were going to do is suffering civilians who got absolutely nothing to show. Taizodi isukana zvadai. I am in shock. Ndozvikutaurwa nevanhu vakawanda vari kushamisika. Honestly speaking, in 2017 Mugabe asked Chiwenga, kana muchibvisa ini ndiani achapinda, when the general said Idi Mugabe akakashkamadzwa akati wadi wapinda iwewe, and the general said no yezvo pakuda pistol double life ipapa pakashata. Mugabe once said it is not fit for the high office of Zimbabwe, ko wadi wapinda iwewe. You know, a lot of people are even they're repeating the same statement. I don't know why. They watched people get murdered during Kukura Wunde rerun. Until now people have been dying. They knew who was responsible for this, but they remained quiet because to them we are like cockroaches. Now they act surprised when it's now their turn on Bolton. This would be assassin is known, he is someone neighbor, his picture is everywhere. Lions devour in intruder to the pride, but Zimbabweans just shrug their shoulders and continue hustling. Pakashata makawards. Imagine how rape victims feel watching ZANU-PF release them back in the community. Mawan. That's all I can say. So ndo nyaya yacho mamirira yakaita, handizivi kuti ichapera sei kana izvi iri kubudiswa mageneral aya vanenge vachitaura zvakawanda madhara aya, ende madhara aya ataura zvinhu zvekupengereka. It's sad because chekuita chacho ndo pazenge pasina. Tinoona kutoiswerera futi iyo ipano tikaonesana kuti ndo mamirira yazvakuita kana kuti maitikira zvakuita here. But at the end of the day ndo inongonza sichabuda hapana yacho, zvinongorwadza, ndo zviri kuitika. Inino zvekutowedzera ipapa handisina, because ndikadaura machitaura munopedzisa makuti iwewe unotaurisa, iwewe wazodai, iwewe this, iwewe that. It's up to you. Chakwamurichi kufuga kana kuwarira ndimunoziva kuti mukuwirira nazvo here. Inini ndangokudzayo zviri kubva kuna retired Lieutenant General Winston Mapranga. Ndo mashoko avari kubuditsawo panapa vari kutaura kuti ndo zvaitika. Saka zvamuchazoitawo nemashoko iwayo handizozive. Ini changu chete kungoitira kuti muzive zvinhu zvinenge zvichingoitika. Saka ndiri kungoti zvangu bye bye.